So hello everyone, welcome to the video. And on this channel we talk about development, programming, DSA and all some tips and tricks. So in this video we'll be talking about the IDE which name is CS50, the best online IDE which I prefer instead of all the IDEs what I basically use for my programming. And first of all, let's discuss about the CS50. So CS50 basically looks like when you go to the Chrome browser and you will search as your CS50 IDE and hit enter, and then click on the first link which appears there. So that is CS50 IDE. And now here the IDE full form is basically integrated development environment, and this is basically created for the students and teachers who guys are really struggling in their programming days. So the IDE is being prepared, and it is basically cloud based IDE which is being hosted on the AWS. So here the how IDE look like, and you will be seeing that this IDE basically look like how your your offline IDEs, your system apps IDEs works. So it basically compile the code, it has terminal, it has their development environment and all the things. And I had written some of the programs right there. So we will be writing program, and we will be saying that how you can compile and run your code there. So first of all, before coming ahead, let you know that how I know about this IDE. So basically, when I was watching the CS50 lectures by IDE by Sir David J. Mellon, he was using this IDE at that time. Very best IDE that I will prefer to you guys. And so first of all, let me create a file there. So to create a file, click on file, on new file, and the IDE file will be created. And similarly, you can click over here to create the new untitled file. So first of all, what we will do, we have to save this IDE, or whether what you can do, you can just write the program and then save, or you can save before. So let me save it. Press Ctrl S to save the file, or you can make it from the file and save there. So let me title it, and I will be titled at hello. Okay, hello, and write the extension that you want. You can code in multiple languages, multiple type of languages. It is markup and all this stuff that you can code on. So let me code it in C. So I'm saving it, my file. So here it is looking like it is saved, and all the change has been saved. So here you can say that it is here you can see the terminal. Click on the view and console. So by click on the console, your terminal will be open from the bottom, and here you can compile your code by writing some basic line of codes there in the terminal. First of all, let me show that what type of languages it supports. It supports basically multiple language like C#, Clojure, CoffeeScript, CSS, HTML type markup languages, and your scripting languages, by the way, your Python as a programming languages, and C++, multiple languages it supports basically, and we will be coding there in C language. So first of all, let me write some code. So basically it supports the basic syntax that what C has. So writing as has include stdio dot h, which is standard library of C. And here you don't need any conio.h type things, because it doesn't support that, because there is no use of any get ch and all to get a character from your keyboard. So there is still and one library which is called as CS50. So you can use, but here you don't need, but I will be mentioning it because you should know about this, because most of the things are being previously programmed into their CS50 headers file. So most of the things like get string methods are being programmed to get the string from the user by writing the function only. So first of all, we will be writing here int, the return type of the main function, and here similarly their function is starting from main, and in the argument there is no any argument, so we will be writing void there and opening and closing the curly braces. So what you need to, let me just print the hello world there. So you don't need to do anything, just write printf and in double quotes write hello world. Okay, hello world, and make semicolon. Don't need to you can just return the values. So I am returning 0 there, we don't need to return anything. And for running to run your code, and you need to just write make, and write make there, and write the name of your file. Like my file name is hello, so I will be making at that make hello. When you will make hello, it will create the run file of your program or your file. So basically, if this type of things appear, then if though no any error appeared, then it will make the code. It will convert your code from your assembly language to your machine language, and then you can easily run your code. To run your code, press // to get into the directory, because you are in the main root directory, and select the root directory and write the file name. So my file name is basically hello, and yeah, voila, we got the things, and here the hello world is being printed. So this is how you can run the program. You have to just write the same thing like make hello and /hello. If you had made any change, then you have to again compile your code, run your code. So like if I had removed the semicolon, okay, then if I will write the hello, it will simply print the hello world, because the semicolon is not there. There should be an error, but it basically it runs the code. So to make it run from starting, to make it convert the assembly language into the machine language, you have to again write make hello. Okay, so yeah, there is an error. It is showing that there is expected a semicolon after the expression. So this is what I am saying. To clear your page terminal, you have to just click on the right click button and clear buffer here, and make it // and the file name. Okay, yeah, hello world right there. And to make it again run, let's place the semicolon and come here. Let's make our code, and there is no error, and yes, hello, we got the hello world. To make it recompile, you have to again if you had made any changes, you have to again make the code. So this is whatever we had programmed the hello world, the shorter program there. We will be programming our next upcoming C programs over this IDE. Whether you can use, I will most prefer, if you're using a offline IDE, then I will most prefer you to use Turbo C+ instead of any IDEs you are using. Like whether you are using VS Code, multiple IDEs, code blocks, any of these, then I will only prefer to use Turbo, because Turbo and these type of IDEs basically teaches you how to do mistakes. Okay, really how to do mistakes, because in your code blocks and in your VS Code, it gives you some snippets to use, and which is really not good for you in the term of programming, not in the term of development basically. So this is what I will prefer to use, you guys. And this is all about this video. And let me end this video by giving you some hint about this IDE. So basically, if you had if you had been closing your console from right there, so you can just make it open right your terminal right there also, or you can make it view from and the console. It has both the modes, like dark mode and the light mode also. You can try it out. And these are the things which I need to tell you, because this type of ID which is really very important for you to code. And for creating the next, you can create the next files and make it Ctrl+S and save them and work as you want. So thanks for watching this video, and we will be covering more topics like the best of some of the opportunities, and the next upcoming tips and tricks in your programming, like how to start programming and all. And we'll be covering more of the topics on this channel. So be subscribed to channel, hit the like button, and share the video as much as want. Then the most of the people know about this type of functionality over the internet. Basically, it is being hosted on the AWS, so AWS is really fast. This IDE is really working very fast. How much your internet connection is fast, this IDE will be working as much as efficient. So thanks for watching this video. We will be meeting next time.